Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins among collectors and everyday people alike, the 1977 Lincoln 1-cent coin with no mint mark. At first glance, it looks completely ordinary. You might even have one sitting in your pocket right now. But what if I told you that some versions of this coin have sparked rumors of incredible value, even reaching thousands of dollars? Let's uncover the truth behind the 1977 penny, what makes it special, and whether you might be holding a hidden treasure. The 1977 Lincoln penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, a design that has been a staple of American coinage since 1909. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of history and strength. These coins were minted in massive numbers, primarily in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Now here's where things get interesting. If your 1977 penny has no mint mark, that means it was produced in Philadelphia. Back in 1977, Philadelphia coins typically did not carry a mint mark, which makes these coins extremely common. In fact, billions of them were produced. So if they are so common, why all the hype? The excitement comes from rare errors and high-grade conditions. While a normal circulated 1977 penny might only be worth a few cents, certain rare variations can be worth significantly more. Collectors are always searching for coins with unusual features. For example, doubled die errors, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can dramatically increase value. These types of minting mistakes are rare, and that rarity is what drives demand. Imagine finding a coin where the lettering appears doubled, or the design is slightly misaligned. To the average person, it might look like damage. But to a collector, it could mean serious money. Another factor that affects value is condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A 1977 penny in average condition might be worth almost nothing beyond its face value. But if you happen to have one in near-perfect condition, with sharp details and original shine, its value can increase significantly. Some uncirculated 1977 pennies have sold for hundreds of dollars, especially those graded at the highest levels by professional grading services. Now let's address the big question that's probably on your mind. Is it possible for a 1977 no mint mark penny to be worth thousands or even more? The honest answer is yes, but only under very specific circumstances. It would need to be either a rare error coin or an exceptional, nearly flawless condition. Claims of million-dollar values are often exaggerated or based on misunderstandings, but there are still real opportunities for valuable finds. And that's what makes coin collecting so exciting. Every coin tells a story. It's not just about money. It's about history, discovery, and the thrill of finding something unexpected. The idea that a small piece of copper could hold hidden value keeps collectors searching through jars, drawers, and old collections every single day. So how can you check if your 1977 penny is worth more? Start by examining the coin carefully. Look for any unusual features such as doubling in the text, strange marks, or misaligned designs. Pay close attention to the condition. Does the coin still have its original shine? Are the details sharp and clear? If you think you might have something special, consider having it evaluated by a professional coin grading service. This can give you an accurate assessment of its condition and authenticity. Another tip is to compare your coin with verified examples online. Study images of known error coins and high-grade specimens. The more you learn, the better your chances of spotting something valuable. And remember, patience is key. Today's spotlight is on a coin that millions of people have handled without ever realizing its possible worth, the 1979 Liberty 1 cent with no mint mark. At first glance, this coin looks completely ordinary. It's small, copper-colored, and easy to ignore. But what if I told you that certain versions of this coin could be worth far more than just 1 cent? In rare cases, collectors are willing to pay significant amounts for specific variations, errors, and high-grade examples. Let's break it down. The 1979 Lincoln penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, along with the word Liberty and the year 1979. If you look closely and don't see a mint mark under the date, that means the coin was minted in Philadelphia. Now here's the interesting part. Philadelphia produced billions of these coins in 1979, which is why most of them are only worth their face value today. But not all coins are created equal. Collectors are always searching for rare details that set certain coins apart from the rest. These include minting errors, unusual strikes, and coins that have been preserved in near-perfect condition. One of the most valuable factors is condition. Coins are graded on a scale, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. A 1979 penny that has never been circulated, meaning it shows no signs of wear, can already be worth several dollars. But if the coin reaches a top-tier grade with flawless surfaces and sharp details, its value can increase dramatically. Some collectors pay hundreds, even thousands of dollars for high-grade coins because they are extremely difficult to find. But condition isn't the only thing that matters. Minting errors can turn an ordinary coin into a collector's dream. For example, a double die error occurs when the coin is struck more than once, causing the text or image to appear slightly duplicated. This can be seen in the letters or numbers on the coin and is highly desirable among collectors. Another rare possibility is an off-center strike, where the design is not properly aligned. These errors make the coin unique and can significantly boost its value. There are also coins with unusual color tones or metal composition variations. While most 1979 pennies were made primarily of copper, slight differences in appearance can sometimes indicate something special. So how do you know if your 1979 penny is valuable? Start by checking for the mint mark. If there is none, you have a Philadelphia coin. Next, examine the coin closely under good lighting. Look for doubling in the text, unusual spacing, or any misalignment in the design. Then, assess the condition. Is the coin shiny and well preserved, or does it show scratches and wear? If your coin appears to be in excellent condition or has unusual features, it might be worth getting it professionally graded. Grading services can authenticate your coin and assign it a value based on its rarity and condition. Now let's talk about the market. Most 1979 no-mint mark pennies are worth just 1 cent. However, uncirculated coins can sell for a few dollars. High-grade examples can reach into the hundreds. And rare error coins? Those are the ones that can surprise you. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars in the collector market. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. You never know when a simple coin in your pocket could turn out to be. Today, we are diving into a coin that many people are searching for online, a coin surrounded by confusion, myths, and viral claims, the 1990 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Some say it's worth thousands, even millions of dollars. But what is the truth? Let's break it down step by step so you know exactly what you have. First, let's talk about what no mint mark actually means. If you look at a 1990 penny and don't see a letter under the date, that's completely normal. It simply means the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Back in 1990, Philadelphia did not place a mint mark on pennies. So instead of being rare, this version is actually the most common type. In fact, hundreds of millions of these coins were produced. That means there are still countless examples circulating today. So why are people saying it's valuable? The answer comes down to confusion, misinformation, and a few rare exceptions. While the standard 1990 penny with no mint mark is common, certain factors can increase its value. These include condition, errors, and grading. Let's start with condition. Most coins you find in your pocket are heavily circulated. They have scratches, wear, and dull surfaces. These coins are usually worth just 1 cent. But if you happen to find a 1990 penny in uncirculated condition, meaning it looks almost brand new, shiny, with sharp details, then it can be worth more. Collectors pay higher prices for coins that are well preserved. In top mint stake grades, such as MS65 or higher, a 1990 penny might sell for a few dollars, sometimes slightly more depending on demand. But even in excellent condition, it is still far from being worth thousands. Now let's talk about the most important factor, errors. This is where things get interesting. Error coins are mistakes made during the minting process. These mistakes can make a coin unique and highly collectible. For the 1990 penny, some possible errors include double die strikes, off-center strikes, and die cracks. A double die coin will show noticeable doubling in the letters or numbers. For example, the word Liberty or the date 1990 might appear slightly duplicated. These coins can be worth significantly more than regular ones. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not properly aligned during minting. This results in part of the design missing. The more off-center the coin is, the more valuable it can become. Another type is a broad strike, where the coin spreads out beyond its normal shape because the collar die failed. If you happen to find a 1990 penny with a clear, strong error, then yes, you could be holding something valuable. Some error coins have sold for tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on the rarity and condition. But here's the key point. These valuable coins are rare exceptions, not the standard. Now let's address the big claim. You might have seen videos or posts saying that a 1990 no-mint mark penny is worth $1.2 million. There is no verified record of a regular 1990 penny selling for anything close to that amount. Claims like this are often exaggerated to attract attention. In the coin collecting world, coins that sell for millions are extremely rare, often unique pieces with historical importance, such as early American coins or famous mint eras. A common circulation coin from 1990 simply does not fall into that category. So what is the realistic value? Let's summarize. A regular 1990 penny with no mint mark in circulated condition is worth 1 cent. In uncirculated condition, it might be worth a few cents to a few dollars. If it has a genuine, noticeable mint error, it could be worth anywhere from $10 to a few $100s, depending on the type and quality of the error. That's the honest truth. Today we are diving into one of the most talked about coins circulating across the internet right now, the 1993 Liberty 1 cent coin without mint mark, a piece that has recently gained massive attention due to claims suggesting it could be worth up to $1.2 million. But before you get too excited and start checking your old piggy banks or coin jars, there is a lot more to this story than what viral posts and misleading videos are telling you. In this video, we will break down everything you need to know about this coin, its real history, its actual value in the market, how mint marks work, and whether or not you could really be holding a life-changing treasure in your hands. So stay tuned until the end, because what you learn here might save you from a big misconception and also help you understand how rare coin values truly work. Let's begin. The United States 1 cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909. It is one of the most widely collected coins in the world. The 1993 penny is part of this long-running series, and features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. Now, here is where the confusion starts. Some viral content online refers to a so-called 1993 Liberty 1 cent without mint mark, claiming it is an extremely rare era coin worth up to $1.2 million. However, in official US coin terminology, there is no such coin as a Liberty 1 cent issued in 1993. The correct name is the Lincoln cent. And here is an important fact that every coin collector should understand. Most 1993 Lincoln cents without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins minted in Philadelphia during that time typically do not carry a mint mark, so a no mint mark 1993 penny is actually extremely common, not rare. Millions and millions of these coins were produced, and most of them are still in circulation today or stored in jars, drawers, and coin albums across the country. So why are people saying it is worth $1.2 million? The answer is simple: misinformation and viral exaggeration. In the world of online content, especially on social media platforms, rare coin stories often get exaggerated to attract attention. A normal penny can suddenly become $1 million treasure in a viral video title, even when there is no official auction record or verified sale to support that claim. Now let's talk about the real value of a 1993 no mint mark penny. In circulated condition, meaning a coin that has been used in everyday transactions, the value is usually 1 cent. Yes, exactly its face value. Even in uncirculated or mint condition, where the coin looks almost brand new, the value typically ranges from a few cents to maybe a few dollars depending on grading quality. Only in extremely rare cases, such as major mint errors, die cracks, double strikes, or other verified production mistakes, can a penny become significantly more valuable. But even then, reaching values in the hundreds of thousands or millions is extremely rare and would require official certification from professional grading services and verified auction history. So if you are holding a normal 1993 penny without a mint mark, you are most likely holding a very common coin, not a hidden fortune. Now let's take a moment to understand what actually makes a coin valuable. There are 4 major factors that determine coin value in the collector's market. First is rarity. Coins that were produced in very small numbers or have surviving low population are generally more valuable. Second is condition. Coins that are uncirculated, well preserved, and free from scratches or wear can carry a premium value. Third is demand. Even rare coins must have collector demand to achieve high prices. And fourth is errors. Minting mistakes such as misprints, double dies, or off-center strikes can significantly increase a coin's value if they are verified and rare. Now applying these factors to the 1993 Lincoln cent, we find that none of them support $1 million valuation in normal circumstances. The coin was mass-produced in huge quantities. It is still widely available, and no documented rare error of this specific year has ever sold anywhere near that claimed price. So where did the $1.2 million claim come from? Most likely, it comes from clickbait content designed to attract views rather than provide accurate information. This is very common in the coin collecting niche online. Titles like Rare Penny Worth Millions or Hidden Treasure Coins are often used to generate attention, even when the reality is very different. As a collector or viewer, it is extremely important to verify such claims through trusted sources, including official mint records, professional coin grading companies, and real auction results. Now let's talk about something important. Even though the 1993 no mint mark penny is not $1 million coin, coin collecting is still an incredibly rewarding hobby. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about modern Lincoln pennies in the world of coin collecting, the 1994 Lincoln 1-cent coin, also known as the Liberty Cent, especially the versions that appear to have no mint mark or a rare D variety anomaly. This is not just another penny. Collectors around the world are calling it one of the most misunderstood coins in modern US numismatics, and some sources even claim that certain rare examples have reached values in the hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in extreme cases. So stay with us until the end, because what you are about to learn might completely change the way you look at the coins in your pocket. Moneybag: the origin of the 1994 Lincoln Cent. The 1994 Lincoln Cent was minted during a massive production year in United States mint history. In fact, more than 13 billion pennies were produced across different mints, making it one of the highest mintage coin years ever recorded. The coin features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner, and on the reverse, the famous Lincoln Memorial design, created by Frank Gasparro. This design was used for decades and became one of the most recognizable coins in American history. However, what makes the 1994 cent interesting is not the design. It is the mint mark variations and rare error possibilities. Factory mint marks and their meaning. In 1994, pennies were produced in 3 different locations. Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark. Denver Mint, der mint mark. San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, proof coins only. The important detail here is, white right-pointing backhand index coins from Philadelphia normally have no mint mark at all. White right-pointing backhand index coins from Denver should have a small d under the date. Now here is where collectors get confused. Some 1994 pennies appear to have no mint mark when they should have one. Weak or missing D marks. Or unusual surface errors that make the mint mark disappear. This is where the excitement begins. Left-pointing magnifying glass why the no mint mark 1994 D mystery exists. Many people online claim they have a 1994 D penny with no mint mark, or a missing mint mark error. But experts explain that in most cases, there are 3 possibilities. Normal Philadelphia coin. No mint mark is completely normal and not rare. Worn or damaged coin. The mint mark can fade due to circulation wear. Grease-filled die error. In rare cases, grease or debris inside the die can block the mint mark from appearing. Only this third case is considered a true mint error, and even then, authentication is required by grading companies like PCGS or NGC. Gemstone: the real value of a 1994 Lincoln Cent. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know, the value. Most 1994 pennies are extremely common and worth. Circulated condition, 1 cent, face value. Average uncirculated, $1 to $5. High-grade mint state coins, $10 to $50. According to verified numismatic data, only extremely rare high-grade coins or errors reach higher values. Some MS-68 or MS-69 grade coins have sold for hundreds to thousands of dollars in auction situations. For example, professional grading records show that top-condition 1994 pennies can reach around $3,000 to $13,000 in extreme mint state examples depending on color and preservation. Police cars revolving light: the viral $1 million claim. Now let's address the most controversial claim you may have seen online. White right-pointing backhand index 1994 D penny worth $1,200 million, or over $200,000 plus. Some videos and viral posts claim massive values like $100,000, $200,000, even millions of dollars. However, here is the truth. These claims are usually based on misidentified coins, auction exaggerations, or rare error speculation without verified sales. While it is true that some rare mint errors or ultra-high-grade specimens can bring strong prices, there is no confirmed standard 1994D penny valued anywhere near millions of dollars in official numismatic records. So always be careful and verify coins before believing viral pricing claims. Microscope what makes a 1994 penny valuable. If you are checking your own coin, here are the real value factors. Heavy checkmark condition, grade is everything. Heavy checkmark color, red coins are more valuable than brown. Heavy checkmark mint errors, double die, off-center strike, missing elements. Heavy checkmark authentication by grading services. Coins graded MS67 and above are where real collector interest begins. And even then, rarity is extremely limited. Warning sign hash common errors found in 1994 pennies. Some known valuable error types include double die obverse, slight doubling of letters. Off-center strike coins. Die cracks and die breaks. Grease-filled die errors. Weak or missing design elements. These errors can increase value from a few dollars to potentially a few $100 depending on severity and condition. But again, professional grading is required to confirm authenticity. Today we are going to explore one of the most talked about and controversial modern error coins in the collecting world, the Liberty 1 cent 1995D no mint mark penny, a coin that has captured massive attention from collectors, investors, and coin hunters across the world. Some online listings and viral claims even suggest that this rare penny could be worth as high as $1.2 million, making it one of the most mysterious and highly searched coins in modern numismatics. Before we go deep into its value and rarity, let us first understand what this coin actually is and why it has created such a huge buzz in the coin collecting community. The United States 1 cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, has been in circulation since 1909. It features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and various designs on the back over different years. In 1995, the United States Mint produced billions of pennies across different mint locations, including Philadelphia and Denver. The Denver Mint coins normally carry a small letter D below the date, while Philadelphia coins traditionally have no mint mark at all during that era. This is where things start to get interesting. The so-called 1995D no mint mark penny is described by collectors as an error coin where a Denver minted penny appears without its mint mark. In standard production, a 1995 penny from Denver should always have a D mark. So when a coin appears without it, collectors immediately take notice because it could represent a rare minting mistake. However, in the world of numismatics, it is extremely important to separate verified mint errors from internet rumors. Many coins that are advertised online as ultra-rare are actually either misidentified, altered, or misunderstood. That being said, certain genuine error coins do exist where mint marks are missing due to die polishing, grease-filled dies, or production anomalies at the minting facility. Now let us talk about why this coin has gained so much attention. The phrase Liberty 1 cent 1995D no mint mark has gone viral across social media platforms and auction listings. Some sellers claim that this coin is extremely rare and can reach values as high as $1.2 million. These claims are mostly based on hype, speculative demand, and the excitement surrounding error coins rather than confirmed auction records. In reality, verified 1995 pennies without mint marks are not known to be officially released as high-value million-dollar coins by major grading institutions. However, rare mint errors from similar years have sold for significant amounts depending on their condition, rarity, and certification grade. So what actually determines the value of a coin like this? First is rarity. If a coin truly exists with a missing mint mark from the Denver Mint in 1995, and it is confirmed authentic by a major grading service, it instantly becomes a collectible error coin. The fewer examples that exist, the higher the demand among collectors. Second is condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state. A coin in perfect mint state condition with no wear, strong details, and original luster can be worth significantly more than a worn example. Third is demand. Coin collecting is heavily driven by collector interest. If a coin gains popularity on the internet or is featured in viral videos, demand can spike quickly, sometimes inflating prices temporarily. Now let us understand how to identify a 1995 penny that might be special. Start by checking the date clearly marked 1995 on the front of the coin. Next, look just below the date area. If the coin was minted in Denver, it should normally show a small D mint mark. If there is no mint mark visible, it may either be a Philadelphia mint coin or a possible error variety. However, It is extremely important not to assume value immediately. Many common pennies are cleaned, damaged, or altered to appear rare. Some people even remove mint marks artificially, which does not create value and instead reduces authenticity. If you believe you have found a 1995 penny with no mint mark and it is from a Denver strike, the next step is professional authentication. Coin grading companies examine the surface, strike characteristics, and metal flow to determine whether the missing mint mark is genuine or the result of damage or alteration. Now let us talk about the market value claims. You may see listings online stating that the Liberty 1 cent 1995D no mint mark penny is worth $1.2 million. While this figure creates excitement, it is not supported by verified public auction records for this exact coin type. Most high-value penny sales in the United States come from extremely rare historical errors, early mint issues, or unique pattern coins. That does not mean your penny has no value. Depending on condition and verification, even rare modern era coins can sell anywhere from a few dollars to several $1,000s. But million-dollar valuations should always be treated with caution unless confirmed by reputable auction houses or certified grading results. Collectors are especially attracted to coins like this because of the mystery and possibility. The idea that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth life-changing money is what drives millions of people to check their change, search coin rolls, and study mint marks closely.